Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
What do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, up in Houghton, Hancock in the UP, and I'll tell you what, you take a look around for mid to late October, almost all the leaves are gone. There's still just a little bit of color. And Blake, you know, this time of the year, you come up to the UP, there's nobody around, is there?
No, and this is my third year coming up here, and it's one of my favorite places to fish. You know, it's basically our own lake to ourselves.
Yeah, there's never a crowd up here fishing, and there's a lot of different bodies of water to fish, which is really cool. Today, what we're going to concentrate on is walleye, smallmouth, and northern pike. I guess whatever we can catch, right?
Yeah, we just look for weed lines and weed edges, and we use jerk minnows, and who knows, we'll just try to catch them.
Well, I am the guide today.
Yeah,
okay,
are you going to guide us?
I will guide you. But one thing I want to mention, you know, we're supposed to get winds up to 40 miles an hour today. It's only blowing about 15, 20 right now. But the neat thing is, on these bodies of water, the hills are high, so it'll block the wind on one section of the lake so we can actually fish.
Yep, and you said the water's pretty clear, so that's a good sign.
It looks like turnover's over. We'll catch something, right?
I hope so.
Hey, folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, on a 90-degree sunny day like this, it's kind of fun to think about ice fishing. And Josh is one of the top ice fishing guides in the upper Midwest. And I'll tell you what, Josh, you have really fallen in love with that Jiffy electric auger, haven't you?
I really have, John. The E6 Lightning by Jiffy was absolutely amazing last year. I use it all year long, no matter how cold it was. We're hopping around. A lot of times we get 70 to 80 holes, and if the fishing's slow, a lot of times we'll get up to 100, 200 holes a day. We rarely use more than one battery. It was so reliable, I never had an issue last year, and we had some pretty nasty conditions. It's very light, and I actually run them on the front of my snowmobiles, and they get bounced around a lot. And I actually ran mine over last year. I ran the auger right over, and I still use it the rest of the day. That's how tough they are.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Are you a Wisconsin Farm Bureau member? If so, your member benefits now include an exclusive $250 factory cash rebate. Offer is valid on a Yamaha 4-wheel drive, ATV, side-by-side, or snowmobile. See your local Yamaha dealer for details.
Ooh, I think I got one.
Welcome back. Man, you got yourself a small walleye, Blake.
That's not too bad. That's a decent walleye on the tickle tail grub and the google eye jig.
How's that wind?
Oh, it's not fun. It's not easy to fish, especially with you trying to control us in the right areas. But
well, we have 40-mile-an-hour gusts right now, so
we'll be lucky to get a few walleyes, but that's a nice walleye to start the evening.
way to go. That was in 9 feet of water in the weeds.
Yep.
All right, Blake, I think I got one on in this heavy wind. I think I got a smallmouth on here.
Let's see what
But
it
he hit
is.
it pretty good, you know. Here he
Yeah,
comes.
that's not
and
bad.
Yeah, it is a smallmouth.
Oh, yeah, that's a teensy.
Hey, at least something's biting. You know what's really difficult today, folks, when you get these gusts like that, is just controlling the boat, but also watching your line. You got to cast downwind or into the wind. There's no way you can cast crosswind. And I'm just using a bigger Google Eye jig. I need a heavier, like a 3/8, just to get to the bottom in 10 feet of water. Another one, Blake.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know what this is. It's not very big.
Yeah, I mean, with that wind, it's hard to tell what kind of fish
Yeah,
or
here
how
we go.
big.
It is it feels like a small walleye.
Yeah, let's see.
And that's
Oh,
what it is.
nice.
That's not terrible.
That's not a bad walleye.
No.
That's the average size
But
here.
we're trying to make a decision on what we're going to do tomorrow. See how he T-boned that bait, though?
Yeah, maybe with the wind settling down tomorrow, it'll be easier to control the boat and catch more fish.
Well, we've really got gusts to 40 miles an hour, and thank the Lord that we've got spot lock,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it would be virtually impossible to fish. Now that's about a 14-incher, maybe almost legal though. So
Yeah.
hey, let's just keep going. You know, we'll see if we can find these spots where they're located tonight and come back on these tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Another one, Blake. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's hard to feel a bite in this wind.
I know, and
know?
you were saying we gotta wait till tomorrow because you can't feel the bottom. So
Yeah,
this is a
one
good
feels
way.
a little bit better.
Yeah, it's staying down.
Yeah.
Nice, a
There's a
Walter.
nice walleye right there.
Yeah, that
folks.
one's a little bigger than the
Ooh,
last
yeah,
one.
There's a beautiful walleye, you know.
And did he hit close to the boat?
Actually, a little bit out. Now we're on top of a bar right now, and you can see some weeds growing on top.
Yeah.
But isn't that a real nice, beautiful, healthy golden walleye?
And I'm sure they're good eaters, huh?
Oh yeah, we're not going to keep any fish, but yeah, that's about a 17-incher right there.
Nicely
and
done.
again, you know, the guides always tell you to work the windy side of the bar. Now the bar starts about right there, so the wind's blowing up here, the back of the bar is over there. So you always fish with the wind blowing up on the bar. Now that's a beauty right there, isn't it?
Nicely done.
Yeah. Google Eye jig and jerk minnow.
The new Johnsonville sausage strips are now available. And guess what? Today is my dad's birthday, so I decided to make him a special lunch. It's very simple, but very delicious. It's called the SLT, which is a way better version of the BLT. All you gotta do is cook up some of your Johnsonville sausage strips, grab some tomato, lettuce, a nice loaf of bread, and you got an SLT. Happy birthday to you.
Ooh.
Here's an SLT for you. Happy birthday from Johnsonville. Enjoy your SLT.
Ooh, now does that look good?
And this is way better than a BLT. It's an SLT from Johnsonville.
Oh, that is delicious. And these are the regulars?
Yep, there's 4 different flavors. Original, chorizo, and spicy.
Best birthday present I've ever had, folks. That is really good. Boy, I'll tell you, folks, that was some heavy wind yesterday. I virtually could not hold the boat.
Yeah, and we couldn't feel bottom, so we were like, you know what, let's go get some dinner, regroup, and hopefully tomorrow won't be as windy.
And that was so nice of you to bring the grill. We had nice Johnsonvilles for dinner last night.
I
That
know.
was good. But today, I'll tell you what we got weather-wise. It's chilly, but the wind is completely laid down, and that's a good thing. We got cloud cover, and actually, they're talking about a little bit of rain later on today. So we'll start working. We found those fish last night in shallow weeds.
Yep, on a bar, yep.
So we'll start there and work our way around. And one of those situations today where we really need to get a show, so get to work. And guess what?
What?
Ryan, the photographer, is going to be fishing a little bit today, too.
Yay, him and I in the back with the
He can
grub.
help us out.
Cool.
Hey, way to go, Blake. What do we got here? Oh, what do we got?
not a bad pike.
That's not a bad pike.
No.
What are you going to do here? It'll be interesting.
I don't know. Should I flip her in?
No, you should go down and grab the back of its head. Now, come on. You've been doing this a couple years now, Blake. Let's see you handle a pike-a-rooney. That's a nice fish, though. Right in the back of the head and squeeze real hard. This is kind of interesting, folks. Okay, back of the head, behind the gill plates, squeeze real hard and lift her up and show the folks.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Blake. Hold them up.
Nice, on the grub. Ryan recommended the grub today. It's a lot different than yesterday. There's 0 wind, same water temp, but hey, that's not a bad pike to start the day.
Well, I gotta mention, you know, it was 35 degrees this morning when we left the hotel, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my nose is a little chilly today, but hey, we still have open water, and that's a pretty nice pike to start the day.
Nice little belly, too. Yeah, good job. You better put your own grub on there, Blake.
Yep.
What do we got here now?
I don't know, it's fighting good.
All right. Well, you're hot in the back of the boat there today.
Yeah, that was my second
Oh,
catch.
we got ourselves another.
Oh!
Oh, that was a good pike.
that was a
good
nice
pike.
pike. Woo!
I'm going to switch to that grub.
I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna retie another grub in the Google Eye
Maybe you
jig.
go to that gold medal. Is that what it's called? That new leader material from Seagull?
Oh yeah, yep.
We got some of that. That's actually strong fluorocarbon.
Yeah, that is the ticket for today, I think. So earlier, Dad, you were talking about how we have to look for weed, and I just got this on my jig. Is this the type of weed that we're looking for?
Yeah, but I like, Blake, anytime you find green cabbage like that, any time of the year it's going to hold fish. But after turnover, that's a great place to look. And again, as we talked earlier, folks, fish over the top of them and fish on the edge. Some days they'll be in 3-4 feet of water in those green weeds, and sometimes you're going to find them on the edge in 12-14 feet.
We were fishing in Houghton, Hancock, Michigan, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 4.5 hours from Minneapolis.
You've heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle by the bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa.
Oh, these fish are just layered up down there right now. Look at this. I'm out here fishing the new Acme Sling Blade, brand new for 2020 this winter. This is a jig that fish have never seen under the ice before. What makes this tungsten jig so different from any jig on the market, it has a free swinging hook. Check out this underwater footage. You gotta get this jig on the ice this year.
Time to get out and play. AMSOIL delivers the ultimate protection for your vehicles and equipment. Fast, free shipping right to your door. Just look up your vehicle, select your product, add an oil change to your cart, and check out. Spend $100 and shipping is on us. Order now at amsoil.com.
The AMSOIL October video fishing reports for the Midwest are now live at amsoil.com/MFR.
Don't be afraid. This is your first time in 3 to 4 foot waves.
In big water, you want the reliability that Johnson Pump delivers. For over 50 years, Johnson Pump has been a leader in marine pump technology. Today in Rockford, Illinois, they continue to be the choice. They have the largest capacity range in the industry, and the cartridge pumps can be replaced in seconds, even on the water. Now that's Johnson Pump dependability. Johnson Pump also makes the most advanced aeration systems to keep your bait and fish alive.
Now that's a crappie.
Our AquaJet washdown system has the strongest PSI available to keep your boat clean. Johnson Pump, reliability on board.
Here we go, front of the boat, Blake.
What you
I
got,
hope it's a
Dad?
walleye.
Good walleye, you're gonna need the net?
Oh, we got ourselves a walleye.
Yay!
There we go. Oh,
I got the
I'll
those
just
two.
flip them in there. That's a pretty nice walleye right there, Blake.
Yeah, I got those 2 pike, and we were looking for a walleye.
And Ryan's actually taking a few casts too. And Ryan, you just got bit off?
Yep, I think it was a pike.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, that's a pretty walleye right there. And today I switched to the gold color Google Eye jig and the same kind of green shiner minnow there, or the jerk minnow. But that's a pretty walleye, isn't it, you guys?
Yeah, what depth was he in?
He was in 11 feet on a weed edge.
Okay.
And I'd like to catch a mess of these today, right?
Yeah, hopefully we find a school of those. Ooh.
Yeah. Same spot, same
Yeah.
spot. Let's see what you got.
I don't know.
Pike or walleye, here he
Hopefully
comes.
it's a walleye.
Ooh, there
It
we
is
go.
a walleye.
Blake, hold him up. Nice one there. And that was on the grub, huh?
Yep, I have the grub on because Ryan told me that any type of water, you need the grub.
The grub is a good bait, but that's interesting. You know, we fished a lot of heavy weeds this morning.
Yep.
And I kind of moved us out on the weed edge.
Okay, so maybe that's the ticket.
Yeah.
Does time of day matter with these walleyes?
Well, we got some rain coming today. We got cloud cover, so the cloud cover will help. Look at all the pretty coloring on that walleye.
Yes, that is a beautiful walleye.
Isn't that a gorgeous fish?
Yep, on the gold gouleye jig and the grub.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Ice fishing is right around the corner, and the Heat Factory 8-pair pack toe warmers are on sale for $6.99.
Folks, as you know, I've been using this jerk minnow for a long time, and I really have a lot of faith in it, but I don't fish it in fall the same way as I do in the summer. I'll show you how I retrieve this in the fall to get more bites. What I do, and I'm fishing a weed edge, as I said before, I let that go all the way down to the bottom. Now in the summer, I'm ripping it like that and letting it go back down to the bottom, rip like that. Now in late fall, when the water temps get down to low 50s, the jerk minnow still really works well, but I kind of shorten my, my hops, just like that. So in other words, it's just going like that and then just settling down back to the bottom. But make sure you're making bottom contact in between each rip. And keep your eye on the line too, because the line is a great indicator. A lot of times when they'll hit that bait when it's falling, you'll actually see your line jump. But yeah, fish it a little bit slower in the fall. Just a little hop, and once in a while you can put a little 2-hop in there too.
Fish on, Dad!
Hey, way to go, Blake Rooney! Let's hope it's another walleye.
I hope so, too. I don't know.
Okay, we got a little raindrops falling, and you got
Ooh, it
yourselves
is a walleye.
nice walleye.
Nice!
Just lift them in, lift them in. There you go. Nice walleye. Hold them up there, Blake.
That is a very nice walleye.
All right. And what did you switch to there?
To the grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grub is, you know, we're in shallower water with high weeds, so the grub right on top of the weeds is a perfect. That's a big walleye, actually.
That's nice, 16, 17
Yeah.
inches, but you're exactly right.
Yes.
And what you're doing is I'm fishing the weed edge out here in 10, 12 feet of water.
Yep.
And you're casting up into 5 feet of water, heavier weeds. That's the one thing, folks. After turnover, and that is the situation up here, you can actually find these fish in all different depths. What happens during turnover is the cold water on the bottom comes to the top, and for about 4 or 5 days, it's pretty crummy fishing, and you can tell turnover a lot of times by water clarity, and a lot of times some of that bottom gunk will come up and float on top of the water. Not a good time to fish, but we're post-turnover, and what that means for most game fish, you can find them shallow, you can find them deep, they can be anywhere in the water column. You got another one on. Is that that's 2 casts in a row?
Cast.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, maybe we're on a school here. Let's see what you got here. And you got yourself another nice walleye. There you go, Blake.
That grub is magic, honestly.
On the grub there. And I'll tell you what, we got some pitter-patter rain coming.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, does like a storm coming affect these fish? Maybe that will.
Well, I don't think if it rains much hotter than this, we'll be okay. I don't like fishing in heavy rain, number one, because it's uncomfortable, but I never seem to have as much luck when it's heavy rain. But, you know, this is okay right now. That's 2 beautiful walleyes. I put us on spot lock now, so cast right back in the same spot.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2020 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winners, George Viney of Plainfield, Wisconsin, caught this 11.5-inch bluegill on a lake using a night crawler. Rob Kenny of Fargo, North Dakota, caught this 37-inch buffalo on the Minnesota River using a Kalen's wacko worm. Jim Gallett of Aurora, Illinois, caught this 49-inch muskie on Bluff Lake using a google-eye jig and a minnow. Adam Lenzinski of Galesburg, Michigan, caught this 31.5-inch walleye on Lake Vermilion using a flicker shad. And this week's first kid winners, Lane Caldwell of Wyndham, Minnesota, caught this 15-inch crappie on Linder Pond using a spinner. And Cole Weiser of Fargo, North Dakota, caught this 22-inch bass on a lake using a plug.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week.
Save $35 on the Caddis Max 5 chest waders on sale for $99.99. And save 33% on the Wild Game Innovations 5-pound acorn or chestnut rage on sale for $9.99.
On the water, every second counts. So when there's a fish at 3 o'clock, be right on time with Mega 360 imaging. Every sweep of our newest technology offers 125 feet of absolute clarity all around your boat, so you can see fish and every detail in every direction. With a clearer picture of what's below, you can catch fish like clockwork. Mega 360 imaging, only from Humminbird.
You got one, Dad?
Fishing in the cold rain, I got myself a little pike. Oh, well, that's all right, you know.
Hey, that just shows that there's fish here, right?
Well, they're all hanging around. Whoa. They're all hanging around in those shallow weeds, folks. And there we go. That was on the jerk minnow right there.
Not too bad of a
But
pike.
one technique, you know, when you're fishing in the fall in the weeds, and a lot of times Matty B taught me this, and other guys, you use a rattle trap. Or even if you're using a bait like this and you get caught in the weeds, Blake, rip it real hard. And a lot of times that's when a fish will hit. That's what happened with this guy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he hit as soon as I ripped it off the weed.
And you said this rain does not affect them?
Oh, hopefully. It affects me. No, actually, this blackfish rain gear is pretty good. And I got several layers on. I got 2 pairs of long underpants, 2 long undershirts, a blackfish soft shell, and then my rain gear. So.
Ooh!
Are you enjoying the cold 40-degree rain?
Oh,
well,
it is just
another
wonderful.
little pike of Rudy there, Blake.
Yeah, just a teensy pike.
Well, tell the folks how long it's been
Ooh, good
since
release.
we've had a bite.
Oh, it's been at least 2 hours, and I think it's weather related. Right when the rain started, the fish turned off, so can't
Well, we'll
make the
give
fish
it a
bite.
while longer, right?
Yep.
I hit the red button. Hey everyone, Ryan the photographer here, and
Blake Gillespie.
Blake, that's right, yep. So we're hijacking the TV show for this week because actually, as we're filming this today, October 15th, 2020, is John Gillespie's 70th birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. I love you.
And fun fact, actually Blake and John share a birthday, so it's also her birthday today, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
How old are you?
27.
All right, because people always ask.
That's very
you
true.
Fill them in. So happy birthday, John, and we want to take a little trip down memory lane to see, some of your highlights through your career and, share with some of the folks where we started and how we got here.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Welcome to Wisconsin's Waters and Woods with your host, John Gillespie.
Hi, I'm John Gillespie. Welcome to Wisconsin's Waters and Woods. Each week, our show will take you around the state of Wisconsin, where I'll have the opportunity to fish and hunt with some of the best and most experienced guides available.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at the size of that thing! What do I do? Just hang on. Oh gosh! Wow!
Big ones like that, you don't
Holy cow! There, we got her! We got her! We got her! Holy cow! We got her! Look at that muskie! Holy cow! Look at that muskie! Holy cow! It's just a slalom, man! Tackled me! Oh man, is that a slalom? And this is now my biggest muskie ever caught casting. Pete, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That is beautiful.
That is just gorgeous. Thanks, buddy.
All right, let's let her go.
Look at that! He's got a muskie on! He's got a muskie on, you guys! Hold it now, take it easy, Brett. Take it easy. Back reel on him. He's got a muskie on, folks. Farm's got a muskie. Hey, man! Here we go. Holy mackerel! Whoa! I got him! Holy cow! Hey, man, give me 5, the farmster. All right. Oh, is this a big fish? This is a big fish. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. What do I do? What do I do? Go to the front of the boat. Go. Oh, this is a big fish. Oh, look at that muskie. Holy moly. Look at that muskie. Oh, my gosh. Look at this muskie. Get this muskie. Get this muskie. Get this muskie. Get this muskie. I am reeling. I'm reeling. It's a big fish, man. Oh, my gosh. This is a huge muskie. Oh, my.
Easy.
Get him, 4B. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
At least 55 inches, dude.
Who says trolling isn't exciting?
55 inches, it's gotta be.
So glad I took a vacation to Lake Havasu. Look at that bluegill. Holy moly, look at the size of that.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, should I do the old dance? Whoa, he's
man.
not done fighting
I'll flip
yet.
mine in real quick.
Oh,
yes.
my gosh.
Holy
Okay,
cow, this is unbelievable.
Oh, look at the size of that
Oh, my God.
dude.
Easy.
It's a dandy.
Easy.
It's a dandy. It's a dandy, folks.
Easy.
Oh, Mike, get him, please. Oh, my gosh. Look at the size of that walleye. Is that my 10-pounder?
10-pounder plus.
That is my 10-pounder, folks.
You might make 11.
Oh, might make 11 pounds. Get him out.
Hard. Oh, I got him though. I got him. Take him.
Hey, son-in-law. Whoa. Here he is. That's a, whoa, there we go. There's a nice bass. Whoa, gosh. Folks, here's a couple of important facts that you should know about Eagle Claw hooks. Number 1, Eagle Claw is the only hook in the world made right here in the USA. Number 2, American workmanship guarantees innovation, and we've been doing it since 1925. Number 3, Eagle Claw's in-house superior technology builds Eagle Claw, Laser Sharp, and Trocar brands. Look at the size of that fish!
All right.
Oh my gosh! Fish get hooked on Eagle Claw. So should you. Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's custom steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's custom steps, call 920-315-0333.
From cutting back to cleaning up, Fleet Farm has everything you need to get your yard ready for fall. Whether you're giving the lawn one last feed, showing that woodpile who's boss, or powering through the leaves. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, I don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm. You won't believe what you'll find.
Rolling.
Oh, happy birthday, Dad. I love you. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm Blake Gillespie from John Gillespie's Waters and Wood.
Hey,